Decks are built with quarter-inch spaces or gaps between the decking boards. Why? You don't want rainwater collecting and making puddles on your deck. Also, especially when a deck is low to the ground, you need the space under the deck to have ventilation. But what if you want the space under your deck to be dry? For instance, if you have a second-story deck, you may want to have a nice outdoor living area on ground level. A few companies have addressed this issue with products that keep the space under a deck dry. There are two basic approaches. One approach works with a regular deck that has quarter-inch gaps between the boards. Water will drain between the decking boards and be captured in troughs. The water then flows into a special gutter system at the edge of the deck. The most famous company offering this type of solution is Trex with their Trex Rain Escape System. The Trex system is installed when the deck is being built. The joists of the second-story deck are perpendicular to the house and set at a slight grade so that they slope away from the house. It is a fraction of an inch every foot, so you won't notice it when you're standing on the deck. A trough system is made of a membrane material draped over the tops of the joists. The membrane forms troughs that feed into special funnels at the far end. There are two funnel sizes, one for joists set at 16 inches on center and one for joists set at 12 inches on center. The funnels drain water into a gutter at the edge of the deck. Then the decking boards are installed in the usual way over the joists. Under the joists, an appealing ceiling can be installed with lighting and other fixtures. The result is a dry and finished space under the second-story deck. A similar system is offered by the Deck Drain Company. It is also an over-the-joist system. The exposed joists under the deck can then be used to build a ceiling. Now the homeowner can have an attractive and comfortable area under the deck. There are independent contractors who have developed their own systems for dry space under a second-story deck. One, a deck builder in the Northwest, has a YouTube channel called Dr. Decks, with a couple of videos that describe his system. I will put a link in the description below. A very different drainage system was developed by a Georgia company named Southeastern Underdeck. The system uses aluminum panels set under the joists to drain the water. The panels are made to match the measurements of the joists. Here too, the joist should be perpendicular to the house. This system is unique in more than one way. The panels themselves become the ceiling of the space under the upper deck and are available in a variety of colors and textures. Also, each panel can be individually removed for cleaning. All of these systems are designed to work with a traditional second-story deck in which the decking boards are set with quarter-inch gaps that allow water to drain. An entirely different concept for keeping a space dry under a second-story deck is to use decking boards that are not set with gaps. Instead, they interlock. With these decks, the decking boards, not the joists, are perpendicular to the house because the water will drain from the deck itself. In other words, these decks don't leak. They form a deck that is more like a roof. One system is duck's back, so named because the feathers on the back of a duck famously repel water. The decking is made with a waterproof mineral composite that contains no wood particles and will therefore not be susceptible to absorbing water. At the ends of the decking board, special end caps have openings to serve as waterspouts. Duck's back decking boards are now available with surfaces simulating wood in a number of colors. Nixon Building Products has developed an aluminum decking system that also interlocks and sheds water like a roof. Another is Admiral Spacemaker, so named because its decking boards shed water and make dry space under the deck. Dry space that can be used for outdoor living or for a storage area. As with other systems, the joists supporting the deck remain dry and open. Then an attractive ceiling can be installed under the joists. Spacemaker decking boards have a special silicone layer where they interlock to assure a watertight seal.